The death is announced of Helen Elizabeth Augustin, also known as Miss Helen, of Jean-Baptiste Hill, Micoud, who passed away at the St. Jude Hospital on Saturday, 10th March 2018. She was 87 years old. She was a retired clerk of the Micoud Village Council, also former seamstress and teacher. Left to mourn 12 children: Justina Toussaint in Micoud, retired teacher librarian at Micoud Secondary School; Angelina Nigel Augustin in Micoud, retired education officer and former principal of Vieux Special Education Center; Angela Nigeline Augustin; Ursula Augustin in St. Croix, retired foreign language professor; Julie Augustin Challery in Micoud, teacher at Vieux Comprehensive Secondary School; Bruce Theodore Augustin, contractor at Beauchamp; Gordon Nestor Augustin of Odsa, former police officer also known as 19 or G's, current truck operator of West Indies Shipping; Octavia Lorraine Augustin Gaspar of the British Columbia, Canada; Grace Augustin in Vancouver, Canada; Rita Odelia Hawkins in Toronto, chartered accountant of Haney's, Westwood and Regals; Annie Beryl Augustin Howen Sai in French Guiana; Astrid Augustin in Micoud, employer of Financial Services Regulatory Authority. Siblings: Frank Augustin of Micoud and his family; Godfrey Augustin of Beauchamp and his family; Simon Augustin of the UK and his family; Emmeline Polio of Vieux and her family; Marie Augustin of the UK and her family; Michael Augustin of Beauchamp and his family; Oliver Augustin of the UK and his family; Adolphus Gillette Joseph of Escap and his family; Helen J. Charles of Micoud; Helena Exofita Ariste of Deriso and her family; Helena Diddle Lewis of Micoud and her family; Katie Edward of Moshi and her family; Gonzague Pipin George of French Guiana and his family; 23 grandchildren: Chantal Toussaint Francis and family in the UK; Sylvie Earfley Augustin in the USA; Suzanne Clovis, formerly a Bois residing in Saudi Arabia; Nia Budhu Stephen and family in the USA; Althea Augustin in Barbados; Erica Phaedra Joseph and family in Vieux; Crystal Carla Augustin in the USA; Marvin Budhu in Ticolo; Gareth Flemont Joseph and family in Vieux; Sharon George of Odsa; Raquel Augustin in the UK; Christine Robin Ratink Kazakov and family in Canada; Shervin George Joseph Elwin Augustin Arthur and family in the USA; Theona Brucina Augustin and family in the USA; Keisha Augustin Senpo and family in Beauchamp; Adeline Howensai in French Guiana; Anthony Howensai in French Guiana; Cameron Jade Augustin in Canada; Charlene Augustin of CCSS; Joshua Augustin in Canada; Audrey Howensai in French Guiana; Eugenie McFarlane in Blanchard. 17 great-grandchildren including Kervin Toussaint in the UK, Alina Keller Augustin, student at Miku Primary School. Daughters-in-law Macrina Augustin of Beauchamp, Rebecca Suraj Augustin of Odsa. Sons-in-law Alan Howensai of French Guiana, Ali Shalri of Miku, Paul Gaspar in Canada. Other relatives: Joan Mero of French Guiana, Owen Augustin and family of Miku, Ivenia Alexander and family of Vieux-Fort, James Sonufa Alphonse and family of Deriso, Ma Godfrey and family of Miku, Marguerite Samuel and family of Vieux-Fort, the Augustin families of Up the Line Miku and Monrepo, the Paul family of Miku, the Donnelly family of Miku, the Wilson family of Miku, the Lubin family of Miku, the Etier family of Denry Village, Lacaille and Castries, the Xavier family of Duga and Miku Village, the Norbert family of La Pointe Monrepo, the Marcel families of Jetwin and Bance, family of the late Martha Maadit Emmanuel of Deriso, family of the late Mary Marta of Entrepot Castries, family of the late Desmond George of Grace Unsaltibus, family of the late L.D. Madidi Francis of Miku, family of the late Eucreta Henry of Denrivier Denry, family of the late Vernon Augustin of Vieux-Fort and the UK, family of the late Fawn Augustin of Passias, family of the late Michael Toc Charles of Miku, family of the late Laura Augustin of Castries, family of the late Raleigh Augustin of Monrepo, family of the late Myers Monroe of Monrepo and Castries, family of the late Cliff Arnold Augustin of Despe Denry. Close friends and family: Cassian Toussaint and family of the UK, Miss Yulita and family of Miku, Miss Golinda Mitchell and family of Miku, Gilbert Hunt and family of St. Croix, Lilia Harrickson of Deriso, Miss Katina Ramin of Miku, Miss Janie Dulcie of Duga, Cynthia DeRose of Miku, Margaret Fontalio in the UK, family of the late Louisa Tobier of Miku, family of the late Katie Serrier of Miku, family of the late Marie Martin Matre of Miku, family of the late Nora Ismond of Miku, the Delis family of Miku and Duga, the Robert family of Denry and Castries, the Lesmore family in St. Lucia and abroad, the Harrow family of Vieux-Fort. Her community of supporters throughout her failing health, officers at the Miku fire station, doctors and nurses of the medical and surgical wards of St. Jude Hospital, Father Kevin Murray of Our Lady of the Assumption Catholic Church Vieux-Fort, pastor and members of Temple of Faith Pentecostal Church Odsa, Father Athanas Joseph of Purification of the Blessed Virgin Mary Catholic Church Library, members of the clergy of St. Lucy's Catholic Church Miku, members of the Women's Ministry of St. Lucy's Parish Miku, nurses and staff at the Miku Health Center, Nurse Monrose of New Extension Miku, Tanzania Daniel of New Extension Miku, Nesta Faisal of Monrepo, Eudocia Fontenelle of Miku. The funeral service for the late Helen Elizabeth Augustin, better known as Miss Helen, will be held on Saturday, March 24, 2018, at St. Lucy's Catholic Church, Miku, at 2 p.m. Then the body will be interred at the Miku Cemetery. Note: transportation to the service will be provided from the Temple of Faith Pentecostal Church at Otsa and will depart at 12:30 p.m. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, Udork Road, Vieux. May she rest in peace.